Hey guys, how are y'all this morning? It is Wednesday, 8 o'clock in the morning, and it looks like it's just fixing to pour down outside. It is humid and just icky feeling out there. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to do a haul. I was going to do the wreath for the front door, but I don't have all of my supplies, so I can't do that. I need some zip ties and I need some black paint. So I guess we'll either do that Friday or one day next week. I don't know. Behind me, I've got this jug that I'm putting on the front porch, and I have painted it the chalkboard black. I've had it for a long time. I had put it out during the fall season, and it was a green and rust, but I painted it. I didn't sand it down. I didn't do anything to it. I just got my paint and just spray painted it. And I really like the black jug. I've told you, I spent a lot of time on Pinterest looking for ideas and just things to do that are a little bit out of the norm. And I know painting a milk jug is not out of the norm, but I came across one on there that they had done, and it had welcome on the front, but I've got the big welcome sign outside, so I don't think I want to put welcome on it. I bought a stencil from Michael's, and it's got the number, so I think I'm going to put my house number on the front of it. It's got this NO on it, so I thought that would be really cute, and put the house number with the chalk white paint on the front. And then I'm going to make a bow eventually to put at the top of it. I got this at Michael's. I think it was $9.99, and then I used my coupon. I also, while I was there, I was trying to find me a brush to do the stencil dabbing, and they had one brush that was $10 for one, or I could get this whole package, and it's Martha Stewart, and it was $9.99 for this whole package. That way, if I have smaller stencils, well then, you know, I've got multiple brushes to do this with. I don't do a whole lot of stenciling, but who knows what the future holds. I may just jump right into it. But I got these, and that's what I'm going to do on here in just a few minutes. I'm going to do a haul. I went and did some shopping yesterday, and I got some little odd and end pieces for future projects coming up. I got couple of things for the back porch. I'm wanting to organize my pantry, and so I got some little organization stuff. I didn't get very much, but when I was at TJ Maxx, I got a lantern for the front porch. I got it at Kirkland, and then I got my wreath and my flowers to put on the wreath. I think that's it. So I'll show you what I've got, and then we're going to stencil this milk jug real quick, and I'll show you the wreath, but I can't put it together today because I don't have my stuff. I already showed you what I got from Michael's. I got that the other day. I didn't go yesterday. I got, this sign was $49.99. This is what I'm going to put on the back porch. It is very big. Let's see. I'm 5'3", and it comes to about my hip. So it is very large, but I like it. Kind of looks like a surfboard, and it was regular $49.99, and it was in the spring section, so I got it for 40% off. But I really like how you see the look of it. It's all wood, and it's got the chalk paint on it, so it's not shiny. But I told you our house is red brick, so I thought this would go against it really good. I don't have very much wall space out there, so I don't have very much of an area to decorate. So I'm really not sure what I'm gonna do. I know I wanna go with the tropical theme. I showed you my little alligators the other day, and I thought they were real cute. And then I got this, a big pineapple. My daughter was throwing a fit over it because I told you she's doing the pineapples in her room with the rose and the white and the gray. So when she seen this, she says, "Oh, that's for my room." I said, "No, ma'am, it's for outside." And she says, "You know that I like pineapple." I said, "I know, but it's not in your room." This was $49.99, and it was half off yesterday. And it's wood, and it's also with the chalk paint. But I thought it would go good with that tropical theme that's out there. So that's all I got for it so far. And then I got this lantern from Kirkland's. Thought it was real cute. I had to get the woman to get the ladder and climb. It was the last one that I seen. It was $34.99 and I got it 20% off. So I thought that was pretty good. And then at Hobby Lobby I got this candle that's the flaming candle, the Mirage, and it was $34.99, but right now they've got it half off. If you like candles burning in your house, I highly recommend these candles. I love coming in at night. I've got them set where they come on like at 6 o'clock at night, and they burn for 5 hours. But I really like it because it looks like a real candle. And my husband, he kind of gets thrown off at night because we'll go to bed and I've got several of these candles sitting around, and he feels like he needs to go and blow the candles out. But I usually don't burn real candles. I usually do Scentsy or whatever. I say that. I take that back. I do burn the Bath and Body candles from time to time. If I got company coming, I'll burn it for a little while. But these are usually what I have burning all around the house. I say burning, it's battery, it ain't burning. The next thing I got, I'm going to be doing some lemon theme. I think it's going to be lemon slash farmer's market. I really still don't know what direction I'm going to go yet, but I really love the lemon stuff. And I already had some, very little bit, but I've got some lemon stuff I've already had put back, so I'll bring it back out. But I found a few pieces at TJ Maxx yesterday. Isn't that cute? And it was only $4.99, but I thought that was really cute. I thought maybe I could put it in the hutch in there in the dining room. And that's kind of what I thought I could do with some of these lemon pieces. And then they had these stacked bowls, and it's got the lemon on it. These were $12.99. It's kind of like the Easter Bunny ones I've got stacked in the hutch already, except for it's lemon. But I thought it was real pretty. I was watching Bella D Design, I think it was yesterday, and she had done a haul, and she had the plates to match this, and I never seen plates. So whenever she showed those plates yesterday, I was like, oh my gosh, they match my bowls. So I don't know if we have them in our area. I think she said she went to, I can't think of where she said she went. The jacket store, and it's no longer the jacket store. Oh, I'll think of it in a minute. But anyway, I want to go over there and see if they have the plates, because I think that would be cute sitting behind these in the hutch. And then the last thing that was lemon that I got, I seen this little plate and I thought it would be cute, kind of propped up. And it was $4.99 as well. I know you can't see because of this light, but it was $4.99 at TJ Maxx. I went looking for my Ray Dunn stuff. I just want some little pieces to put in the hutch with this lemon, and I struck out. However, I did find some stuff, and I don't know if I showed y'all, but I'll grab what I got. Here in this part of Texas that we get as much stuff. Burlington Coat Factory. I knew it'd come to me. She said she went to Burlington and found it there. So I'm going to have to go to Burlington to see if I can find those plates. But anyway, there's just not. Terry Dunn is a subscriber of mine. And we had talked the other day through the texting, and she said that she knew that I was bow challenged because I've talked about it several times. And so she told me that I ought to go to Michael's to get a Bodabra. Well, Terry, I got my Bodabra. They had it at Hobby Lobby and it was $15.99. So I grabbed it because I have carpal tunnel in both of my wrists. So for me to grip a hold of those bows, it's going to be a challenge if I'm even able to do that. So she told me about this, and she said that I ought to try this to see if it works. So I've got it. I haven't read on it or how to use it yet, but I'm hoping it will help. So whenever I sit down and read, I'm going to do this with y'all on the screen for the other ones that are bow challenged, and we'll see how good this thing works. So Terry, I found it, and thank you. Let's see. The last thing, I was going to show y'all what Ray Dunn stuff I got. Hold on. And I just got 3 pieces. I got this that says drink. I thought that would be real cute in the hutch. Maybe put a garden ball on top of it or some flowers coming out. I don't know yet. But it was $12.99. Marshall's is on the other side of town from me, so I don't get to go in there very often. But at our Marshall's, whenever you go in, they've got all the Ray Dunn right in the front door when you walk in. So you're not having to go to the back and dig and search for it. I guess the next thing, I got these Yum bowls. And they're pretty deep bowls. And they're the marmalade. So I like these. I use these in my everyday, not Ray Dunn, but I use these in my everyday eating. When we eat supper, we use the marmalade. And it looks nice, it looks fancy, but it's marmalade. But there was 4 of these, and they were $19.99. Thought that was a little steep, but I got them anyway. And then I got 4 of these plates that say eat, and they were $19.99. But my thinking right now, I'm just gonna put all of it into the hutch. So they could have just gave me 1 plate and 1 bowl, and I would have been fine. But that's what I got. I'll show you the wreath I got for the front door, even though it's not put together. But I'll show you what we're going to be working with. This is the wreath that I got. Pretty good size one. You see? But I went to JoAnns because it's in our shopping center, so I went in there looking for the buffalo check ribbon, and I seen this wreath, and it was $5.99, and that's a pretty good size wreath for $5.99. But that's what I'm going to do my wreath on, if it'll sit there. And then I told you I was wanting to do tulips. So I got these tulips at Hobby Lobby yesterday. They were not on sale, but they were pretty cheap. They were $7.99. So I got 2 white and I got 1 yellow. And I'm kind of wanting to go around the side of that. I was going to kind of put these together and go around the side of it and then mix those yellow ones in it. And then I got the big letter to put on the side of it. I'm going to paint it black. That's why I needed the black paint. I think I've got some at work, so I might just bring it home. And then I found the buffalo check, and it was $3.99. And this is what I'm going to use to put on my wreath, and I'm going to do it on the milk jug as well. So these at JoAnns as well. I thought they were really cool. They look black almost with a really bright green, but I got them just to, but I like that bright green against the black. So I think that's all I'm gonna do in there is just put that greenery. I'm not gonna put any flowers because I've got flowers going on in other places. So I like the simpleness of that. But now I think I'm going to set the camera up and we're going to do the little bit of stenciling on there. I'm sure everybody knows how to do the stenciling. So we're going to do that real quick and we'll sit it out on the front porch and we'll put the lantern out there, and then I'll show you the next phase, and hopefully it's not pouring rain yet. So hold on. I'm just using this white chalk paint that I did on another project, if you remember. Got it at Hobby Lobby. It was $8.99. Then I'm going to use my big stencil out of that package that I showed you. I never used these before. They're kind of cool looking though. So what I'm going to do, I think I've got it measured out, and I'm going to do the NO, the number first. So I've got it. I may need to get some tape. Let me get some tape. Okay. I went and got my painter's tape. I think I'm just going to put a couple of pieces so it doesn't move on me. I hope I have it measured out right. Oh well, I guess if I don't, I can just spray paint over it and start over. There we go. Put one more on this side. There. Alright, I'm going to just get some on the end of my bristles. And then I'm going to just try to get most of it back off. There we go. We'll start over here with the end. I may need to do a little bit more than that. Okay, I got it washed off, and I can do the one because it's not touching that's still wet. It washed off really easy. Okay, I think it's dry enough. I'm going to go to the smaller brush because it was so bulky. But I've taped it down. I'm fixing to do the next number. I really hope that's dry enough. Get all the excess off. Okay, let's do our last letter. I went and got the blow dryer to speed it up some. I had to dry that little edge so I could put that down. Starting to run out of time. Gotta get to work. Got the numbers painted on there, so now we are going to put our flowers in it, and then we will put it on the front porch. Okay, so this is the second phase of the front porch. I put the milk jug out and put the greenery. Got to make the bow still, so we don't have the bow. And then I put that lantern on that bottom shelf. I'll have to get batteries for that candle, and so then it'll go at night. And then with that piece that I gotten already from Marshall, set it on top. Painted my stand gray. Thought it turned out pretty good. And then on this side, I've got the flower piece that we did, the sunflowers and the wisteria, with the welcome sign in the back. We'll back up so we can get a whole view of it. I need to turn that. So we're done. Hope you liked the porch. I hope it gave y'all some good ideas if you have a small porch like mine. You can find those milk jugs all over the place. I think I have like 3 or 4 of them sitting around here and there. From my other house, when it was all rustic, we had these rustic milk jugs everywhere. So if you're looking for one, you can go to these thrift stores or these vintage antique places and find those milk jugs. They're pretty cheap now. They're not as expensive as they were, I guess because there's so many of them. But I like that flat black look on it. But you can put your own twist on whatever you want or whatever you have going for your front porch. But Friday maybe we'll get to do our wreath. I'm not sure yet. Okay guys, this about wraps it up for me. I was in the middle of doing my closing and I've lost my train of thought. My middle son just called and he was telling me he had a job fair this morning. I told you he graduates in May, so he went to a job fair this morning putting some applications in. So hopefully he'll find him a job close to home, being a band director for next year. Fingers crossed. But y'all have a good day. I hope it's not raining where y'all are. I hope the sun is shining. We start our revival tonight, so I imagine from here to Sunday it's going to be total chaos around here. But thank y'all for all of the views, the new subscribers. Welcome. I'm excited to have y'all. I'm usually not all over the place like this, like I am today, but I'm so excited that y'all have come and seen my video. I had a subscriber this morning. I haven't even answered back to her yet, but I seen that she was from Ireland. That is just so crazy that my video will reach that far to see people in Ireland. So that just amazes me. One thing I'd like to do is, would y'all just message in? I know there's a lot of people that don't like to write in, but will y'all write in and tell me where you are from? Because that just blows my mind that people from other states see my video. So you can just say, hey, I live in Texas, or hey, I live in Ireland, or wherever you may be. So that way we can all see where everybody is coming from. So thanks y'all. I love y'all. Y'all have given me some awesome comments. It just blows my mind how sweet everybody is. So thank y'all. Bye. See y'all Friday.